in the real estate market here in San Diego County and across the nation. What can we expect in 2009 and the years to come? Real estate agent Louie Ortiz is here with his crystal ball to give us all his thoughts. Good morning.
Hey, Greg, how are you?
Very good. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
So interest rates at an all-time low.
Yes.
The median home price down to about $340 in San Diego County.
Right.
Good time to buy, bad time to sell?
Well, you know, it's a great time to buy. You know, we see historic lows for interest rates, and we see a lot of great buys out there. As far as selling, it could be a bad time to sell, or it could be a good time to sell. You know, we're in a declining market, and in a declining market, time is really not a seller's friend. So if it's somebody that really needs to sell a house, it would be better to sell it sooner to get a better price than to wait.
Now, as far as buying, if you're going to buy, the real key right now is being able to get a loan with the credit crunch. Do you see that changing in the near future? It can't get any worse.
Yeah, it is a little bit more difficult for homeowners to get loans. They're a little bit more strict on the credit, but boy, there are some great rates out there and some great bargains, and just a wonderful time for people to buy.
What about values? Foreclosures still on the rise.
Yeah.
Thousands more San Diegans threatened with losing their homes.
Yeah.
What do you see with foreclosures in the near future?
The National Association of Realtors just came out with their predictions for 2009, and they predicted about a 7.5% total amount of foreclosures in 2009, which is up from about 5% in, say, 06 and 07. So we will see more mortgage delinquencies and more foreclosures in the coming year.
And a lot of those adjustable rate mortgages coming due.
Yeah,
still.
you know, it's unfortunate, but most of the predictions right now are saying that in 2009 we're going to see more price declines, more foreclosures, and a lot of that is because a lot of homeowners have these adjustable rate mortgages that are still adjusting, and a lot of homeowners find themselves, you know, upside down in these properties. They're properties that maybe they purchased and they owe more than what they're worth, and they're adjusting. They can't make the payments, and I think that's really going to continue to drive prices down in our county for the next year, possibly 2 years.
In you know, not all areas of the county, but
right.
Specifically, I mean, what areas we're talking more inland, right?
Right. Well, actually, San Diego is made up of a lot of microclimates, and the numbers are very general. But typically, you know, coastal areas is a little bit more desirable. We see a little bit more price stabilization, but even in the coastal areas, we're seeing price declines, and of course, larger price declines as we go a little bit more east in the county.
Single-family homes and condos in the coastal areas, because obviously, traditionally, the closer to the water you are, the more the price, the more likely the price has been to maintain. But you're seeing drops in single-family and condos.
Yeah, both, and surprising because some of the coastal areas have held pretty well, but I've seen price declines even in single-family homes, and of course condos have really come down as well.
What can we expect going forward? The next year, 2, 3, any idea? Look into that crystal ball. Yeah,
I polished my crystal ball, and unfortunately no one knows for certain, but the data seems to suggest that we're going to see continued price declines in the county for possibly the next year to 2 years. Primarily fueled by a lot of these adjustable rate mortgages that are starting to adjust. There's some data out there that shows that we're going to see more price declines for the coming year.
All right. Louie Ortiz, always very insightful, and a lot of homeowners worried about what's to come in the next year for sure.
Yeah. Oh, great to see you. Well, thanks, Greg.
All right. Thank you. Well, and for more information, you can go to san diego6.com and click on Hot Topics. Coming up, the